Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is shadow work and will the spirits call you out? There's a misconception in the metaphysical slash esoteric community that shadow work is temporary. This is not true. Shadow work is forever. Just because you do things within a month span, which becomes a habit, the practice must be ongoing. Because for it not to be ongoing, your shadow will rear itself at a time that is so unexpected. And something else must also be recognized, and it's this, is that the shadow can be neutralized. The shadow is not supposed to be neutralized because it can't. The shadow is a part of you. What you do is you integrate your shadow and you eventually become dominant over it. But you can't get rid of your shadow because your shadow is a part of you. And if you don't realize that and work on your journey, what's going to end up happening, your shadow can transmogrify into a doppelganger. Now, what is a doppelganger? A doppelganger is someone that physically looks like you and there's no genetic connection. Well, in the occult community, the doppelganger is someone that not only looks like you, but has all your horrible characteristics and can manifest to friends, family members, and even your enemies. It knows you, it knows your tendencies, your weaknesses, etc. So, what you can do is you can do rituals, you can do chants, but you also can use the tarot. One card in particular that you can use, the tarot goes with birth and redeath. If you use the death card, it could be rebirth, or you can get rid of something, whether toxic behaviors, toxic people, etc. But the card and the angel that is tied to is Barakiel. That is blessed of God. And the death card is the 13th trump in the major arcana. Now, 13 is a favorite occult number because it has the 1, which signifies new beginnings, and then it has the 3. The 3 is about self-expression. So if you express yourself honestly, as Bruce Lee said, you're able to create something. So when you do that, then the 4 comes into effect. What is 4? 4 basically means that everything that you acquire, you have to do through hard work. Nothing comes easy to you. You're going to have to work harder than everyone else. So you can use the tarot card when you're doing your shadow work as well as the chants. And it's very good. And like I said, I relegated to the episode of when Dr. Fate was on Superman, the animated series. And Dr. Fate didn't want to fight the war anymore. He was tired. And he told Superman towards the end of the episode, what made me go back was you. I only thought evil never took a break. But I see that someone such as yourself who is good, you're not going to take a break either. So the whole thing is, don't take a break. Don't become too complacent, because your traumas have a good way of hiding behind your accomplishments. You know, like when you got that new car, you graduated from trade school or college, you got married, you have a beautiful family, so you relax. And I'm not saying you're not supposed to enjoy it. You are, but you relax. And then from the occult side, when the spirit challenges you, is your false ego, because you feel like you have this whole magic thing worked out. So what they're going to do is they say, oh, he thinks it has it all worked out. Okay, so we're going to bring some challenges your way. And then you realize how afraid you are. The timidity comes out. You're more pusillanimous than you let on, because you think because you did a couple of successful rituals or you went through the tunnels of Set when you were dealing with the Kalipar, all of a sudden, oh, this is nothing. And then challenges come by. So then you start seeing certain gods and goddesses or the Loa or the Orisha in your dreams, and then you get scared. Don't never think that a spirit will not expose you. And it's not so much to call you a fraud, it's to humble you. That's all it is. And all of this is a test. Shadow work is forever. Yes, spirits will call you out. Don't never think that you got this figured out. And don't be this curiosity seeker where you're just doing magic just to see if it works. Spirits take exception to that. So don't do that either. And the 13th also is the card of Lucifer. So if you want to work with an angel, Barakiel, because Barakiel will help you not only with trauma, but prosperity. And people just think that prosperity deals with money. No, prosperity also deals with flourishing psychologically and spiritually. That's a form of prosperity as well. So keep that in mind. Shadow work is forever. Spirits will call you out and challenge you because you're going to have to confront your fears, your traumas. You're going to have to confront all of that. And that's forever, because you have some people that have a successful job. They have all these things, but yet they're still angry at their siblings. They're still angry at their mother. And even when you're dealing with the death card can also signify in love that you have abandonment issues. So sometimes you'll stay in a relationship because you're afraid to be by yourself. And your shadow will play on that. So that's something for you to think about. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.